discuss today the pot of gold by Plautus. Okay, the first thing that I would like to tell you is this, that this is very tough to remember the names which are there, because the names are not Indian, of course. They are Greek, they are Latin names, and that's why to remember the names is, so far you can say, the characters is very tough. So what is the way out for that? The way out for that is that we need to understand the origin of those words. Mostly the words, the names which are there have some meaning into it. If we understand the meaning of those names, we can easily remember those names. Like we have in India names after gods, goddesses, and gods and goddesses are known for that particular one quality that Father wants there to see in the son. Likewise here, when it is characterization, we should not forget. When the writer is going to select names, he goes selecting the names as per the attributes of that particular name. Let me make it more clear here. It's like this play, Pot of Gold, has 3-4 characters. The main character is Euclio. Euclio is the main character, is an old miserly man who has actually a pot of gold, who wants to save it. Then we have the daughter of that man, that is Phaedria, and 2 more characters. I would just talk about 4 characters: Euclio, Phaedria. Then we have Megadorus, and also we have one more character, Lyconidas. So Lyconidas, Megadorus, Phaedria, and Euclio. How to remember these names? We can forget easily. I am telling you why. Because these are not Indian names. So for that reason, first you need to understand what is the meaning of those names. If you talk about Euclio, Euclio is made out of 2 words actually. Euclio, EU. EU stands for well, Cleo stands for fame. So the protagonist of this, the main hero of this, you can say, the person who is being talked about, Euclio, is a person who is well famed, Euclio. And then we have Phaedria. Phaedria is the name of the daughter of Euclio. We should not forget that Phaedria is actually named after the goddess Phaedra, who is known for her beauty. So after the name of Phaedra goddess, the name of Phaedria has been there. So Phaedria is a beautiful lady, you can see. Then we have Megadorus. Megadorus is a person who wants to marry, Phaedria, and when his father, like Phaedria's father Euclio, asks that he does not have any dowry to give, he says, no, I don't want a wife and with dowry. I want a wife without dowry. So he is a man of big-hearted man. So Megadorus stands for what? Mega means great, big, and Doros means someone who presents gifts. So he's a big gift kind of person. So that's what it is, Megadoros, who is going to give a lot of gifts, who is a person who donates rather than takes. So that's why the name Megadoros justifies here. Megadoros is a person who wants to marry Phaedria without taking dowry. Then we have Lyconidas. We should understand this fact that Phaedria was to, when Megadoros proposes that he wants to marry, Phaedria, there she was already pregnant by Lyconidas. So without marriage, Lyconidas pregnates her. So here we should understand that this Lyconidas name is going to be a derogatory term, because Lyconidas. So it stands for wolf. Lyco means wolf. So he is named after wolf's son. So Lyconidas means wolf's son. Why this name is taken? Because he, without marriage he impregnates her. So that's how impregnates her. That's what the names are taken. Names which are taken, they have certain meaning. So you understand, Megadoros, who wants to marry without dowry. Mega, great, and Doros means the person who has to provide gifts and all. Who does not take, rather provides. Then we have Phaedria, a beautiful lady, because after the name of Phaedra, the goddess of beauty. And then we have Euclio. Eu stands for fame. Eu stands for well, and Cleo stands for fame. So well-famed person Euclio, who was very famous in that area. Then we have Lyconidas, the old son, who impregnates her without marrying Phaedra. And with another name, which is Eunomia. Eo means well again, Nomia means order. So well-ordered person. So the mother of Lyconidas is Eunomia. Finally, in this we find that there is marriage between Lyconidas and Phaedria that takes place. This is how the story ends. The pot of gold is given as gift and form of dowry to Lyconides. But to remember, characters by going for the names and their meanings, the origin, we understand how we can memorize it. Thank you very much for listening.